Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny be investing in BI, and we've got a Paribus video for you. Not so great. There's been a hack. If you haven't noticed, or if you haven't received the news, there has been a DeFi hack on Paribus. So let's take a look. The post came out 7/24 community announcement. We have been notified by PeckShield. PeckShield is a blockchain security company. They analyze transactions across blockchains, and I'm sure that they have like alert systems in place. Any transactions or any weird, transactions that occur, they kind of have like an automated thing that probably, notifies them. So I doubt they're just analyzing all the transactions that are happening on Arbitrium over all of the time. So, maybe Paribus should look into what they're doing and maybe monitor those transactions. We have paused the platform and are working on a solution to reimburse all funds. We are working with Hacking Club to understand why this issue wasn't noticed in the recent audit. The PBX token was not affected, which is good. If you may have been impacted, please provide your wallet address and Telegram handle in the form below. We will contact you as soon as possible. The Paribus team will hold a town hall meeting this Thursday for further discussion. So in a couple of days, they'll do an AMA where they can talk about the exploit. So update, a reentrancy bug has been fixed. Man, it's always the same stuff, right? Like, we are reviewing the post-mortem report and doing further research. We will provide updates when available. Thank you for all your support. And then Patty, a Cardano, or not a Cardano node, but a Cody node, he put red flag. I mean, if you pay attention to EVM or Ethereum, this kind of stuff happens all the time. I have an incredible proposal for you. Contact me. That's a scam. Thank you for the prompt and transparent announcement regarding the Paribus protocol exploit. It's reassuring to see that the platform has been paused and the solution is being worked on to reimburse affected funds. And then somebody, I think they just copied. Hugely disappointing. All that time spent on security audits and a solution is hacked in the first 2 weeks of its launch. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game when it comes to EVM. Hacking is a thing. It's just like any other software. Thank you for the announcement and taking prompt action to protect the funds of the community. It's unfortunate to hear about the Paribus protocol being exploited, but I'm glad to hear that you have paused the platform and are working on a solution to reimburse all funds. That certainly didn't take long. Yeah, a couple of weeks. Sucks. App writers can't code. So disappointing. That's why we need mining systems. I don't think that's going to happen. It's been fixed now. WTF. A lot of people are being tricked for such a long time now. I don't know what that even means. Done. Too many delays. KuCoin, and now this. Nebula there said that they are done. How about a tweet about KuCoin? This dude cares more about KuCoin trading than he does about the hack. That's funny. The team was quickly to get it fixed. Yeah, they were pretty freaking quick. I mean, by the time I got up, it was reported and fixed. So, I mean, that's what you want to see. But let's take a look at the PeckShield stuff. So it said, hey, Paribus, you may want to take a look. And they grabbed the transaction. They alerted Paribus. Someone says Cardano quality projects. That's not Cardano. It's EVM. Hacking again. This is the first hack. Hopefully the last, but with EVM, you never know. But let's go back and see if, all right. Total loss for Paribus hack is about 100,000. The root cause turns out to be a known reentrancy issue from the forked old version of Compound V2. Oh. Here comes the flow of stolen funds. Dang it, man. ZK Money, Uniswap, Stargate, deployed, attack. Man. Swap. So it went in. This money went in 106. So they knew about this for a very long time. 166 days ago, the ETH went in. Boom. So enough to execute the transaction, I'm guessing. They deployed the hack, they attacked, and they walked out with 35.2 Ethereum. Went to Stargate, went to that address, and swapped ETH out to DAI. Like a smooth freaking criminal. Let's take a look. The transaction shows a lot more than just that. Post to screen. Thank you for alerting us. We have paused the platform, made the code changes offline, and will deploy a new version of the protocol after necessary audits and checks. We will share postmortem shortly. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy how they came in with 0.1 ETH. Then paid for transactions, I'm sure. So it went down to 0.08 ETH and they just moved through. And just deployed it, stole the money, popped back out, and swapped the ETH back to DAI and rode off into the sunset. There's got to be some kind of, there has to be like a way to find out who did this and like hold them accountable. This is crazy. That's all they talked about. It's just, it's just sad. That is just sad. But let's take a look at the post-mortem update from Paribus. Post-mortem update. The following sequence of events took place. Let's see if they're going to describe it. The attacker initially initiated a flash loan for 200 ETH and 300,000 USDT. Those funds were deposited into the protocol and utilized as collateral. Man, where they do the flash loan at? Paribus there shouldn't be flash loans on Paribus. The attacker used the 30,000 USDT deposited to borrow 13 ETH from the oh, they did. They deposited. Dang, they took a flash loan out someplace else. So the flash loan probably came out on whatever that other platform was that they used before it got to Arbitrium. Man, those flash loans are crazy. The attacker used 30,000 USDT deposited to borrow 13 ETH from the PETH pool. Next, the redeem function on the PETH pool was employed to withdraw the deposited collateral. There exists a vulnerability in the P token redeem function as the transfer occurred prior to storage update. Ooh, they just got in, were faster than the thing could update. This typical check effect interaction CEI violation, but in this instance, it was safeguarded by the non-reentrant modifier. The CEI was reported as a low-level issue in our report and later marked as mitigated. During the second or third review, this was an oversight in the audit. As redeem function was executed on the PETH pool, the redeem funds were in ETH and subsequently utilized by the fallback function. During the fallback execution, the PETH balance remained unaltered, which allowed the attacker to use the collateral to borrow from the PUSDT and the P wrapped Bitcoin pools. The non-reentrant modifier did not protect against this attack as the PUSD and the PWBTC pools are separate contracts. It didn't check against the other contracts. Upon the completion of the redeem function in the PETH pool, the total losses amounted to approximately 20,000 USDT from the PUSD pool and 0.7 wrapped Bitcoin from the PWBTC pool and 13 ETH from the initial borrow. Golly. Build on Cardano and stop wasting our time. Keeping the community informed and taking steps to ensure their safety is crucial in such situations. Please keep us updated in the progress of the solution. I mean, it was finished, man. It was fixed. It's like an old, it sucks because it was like an old exploit that was known. It was like you forked the code from Compound, so you take on the issues that Compound has, but that wasn't patched. This would have been possible on a EUTXO based model such as Cardano. Oh, would this have been possible? No, it would not have been. But you would not be able to build a protocol like that using UTXO model. Dump time. People are dumping. When are we migrating to Cardano? There's not going to be a migration to Cardano. We're going to stay EVM. They're just going to add Cardano to the platform. Trust squandered. I mean, it was an oversight. I mean, not only when you fork code should you study all of the issues that code had or has, it should be patched, but hacking should have found that too. How many fashionable conversions from team and 3 hacking audits were, and how easy it is to hack? The transparency of the team played a cruel joke. They were completely transparent and fast. You need to understand how stuff works. Even big exchanges have some sort of exploit problems. And they did their best by choosing a top security company for the audit. We'll get over this. Yeah, we will. I mean, I've seen platforms get hacked for billions and they got over it. We got hit for 100, less than 100,000. We'll be okay. All the more reason to be native Cardano as soon as possible, homies. I agree with you. But it's going to be multi-chain. Is multi-chain, so it needs to operate on all chains, but Cardano is one of the main focuses. Thank you, hacker, for a buying opportunity. Good point. What red flags? Who banned you? Okay, I don't know what the heck this reply is hidden by the original. Oh, okay, got rid of it. This are huge red flags alone. Pick your side. Once inside Paribus, you'll be greeted by the dashboard, the color font, familiar, feel anyone interacting with our staking program. What? I don't know what he's talking about. But that was it. Hit for about 100,000. I like diagrams. So they probably took a flash loan from Stargate. Let's see what this Stargate is. Yeah, Stargate Finance. Omni-chain future. So yeah, I mean, you do get access, right? You get access to, this is the total value locked. Look at that. Almost half a freaking $1 billion in TVL on this platform. You get access to all this liquidity potentially when you're building on an EVM, but unfortunately you are small fish in a very, very big pond, and with that comes hacks. So if there's an exploit, somebody can go in and do a flash loan, take very little bits of money, do a flash loan and get hundreds of thousands of dollars, take tens of thousands of dollars and get potentially millions of dollars with these flash loans. It's a loan that you can get for fractions of time. So this loan would have been issued for about 20 seconds. Dude probably executed the transactions in the hack and swapped out and repaid the loan in probably 15 with 10 seconds to spare. That's just the DeFi game. A lot of these people that are commenting on this stuff in the comment sections on the posts, a lot of these people have no clue what they're talking about. Before I even knew what a Paribus was, I was reviewing different DeFi platforms and hacks. I've done videos on different hacks on different chains. This stuff happens, people. It's not the end of the road. It's not the end of Paribus. I mean, for crying out loud, Paribus had very little liquidity. If it's going to happen, you want it to happen in the beginning. You want it to happen when it's like $60,000, $70,000 TVO. You don't want it to happen when it's 60 million TVO. That's when you don't want it to happen. You want to get your hacks out the way. You want to get this stuff patched up. But again, I'm going to go out and say it. This was a dumb hack. This was something easy, something that existed in compound contracts before Paribus went live. These people obviously knew that and saw that. I'm guessing the people that did this hack, they probably, again, like the old Windows hackers, they look for hacks or exploits that are old, that people just didn't patch for whatever reason. They forgot, they restored their machine and forgot to update. Those holes still exist, and it's an old hack. They were able to execute it and run off with about $100,000 pretty easily. That was nothing to them. That was a quick hit. They're off. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they can continue to track these funds and see where they go. But yeah, very unfortunate. But it happens. Looks like they're going to pay back anybody that lost money, which is cool. But it is a black eye. And it did provide a buying opportunity on the Paribus token. But the good thing, the saving grace again, low amount on the theft, and it didn't affect the Paribus token itself. So they really need to probably use hacking, maybe some other groups, and just I don't know, just dig in. Make sure that the compound stuff has its bases covered, man. Because there's stuff in the future that we have to worry about. Definitely don't want to worry about old stuff. So thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you hit that like, hit the share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.